Sling Talk, your favorite Slingshot hangout, hosted by that dude All-Star, sexy lady Texas Queen. Don't forget to subscribe.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Straight Up TV, man. I apologize for our tardiness. We had a little technical difficulties, but we're on right now, man. I'm sorry about that, but we are on right now, man. Listen, I am your host for today, man. I am your host for today, All-Star, man. So welcome to Straight Up TV, man. This is going to be an awesome live stream, man. Today we have the featherweight and lightweight Slingshot sound competitors, man. So it's going to be an awesome live stream, man. So go ahead and take a seat, get comfortable, man. We're going to talk to these young ladies, and we're going to figure out, we'll ask some questions, see how they feel in the way. So listen, today's live stream is sponsored by the 12-Volt Specialist, man. The 12-Volt Specialist. This is Brad, y'all. This is Brad. The website, the address is on the screen. The phone number is on the screen. If you want that Texas base, if you want to be in the winner's circle in 2024, man, you got to go see the 12-Volt Specialist, man. If you want the air base, the Texas base, you got to go see Brad. All right, Callaway and Sons, man. Callaway and Sons, heat and air conditioning service in New Orleans, man. Listen, if you want it done the right way, you got to call Callaway. All right, listen, this company's been in business for 20 years, man, 20 years. That's awesome. Just 20 years of service, man. Listen, they have 24-hour emergency services on top of that, man. Who wouldn't love 24-hour emergency services, man? So go check out Callaway and Sons, man. The Light the Night LED. You want to light the night, you have to get Light the Night, man. Listen, the website is on the screen, man. If you want to light the night, you have to get Light the Night. Go see Vernon Walker, man, in Texas, San Antonio, Texas. If you want to light the night, you have to get Light the Night. All right. So like I said, welcome. This episode is the featherweight and lightweight Slingshot sound competitors, man. It's going to be an awesome live stream, man. Like I said, I apologize for us being late, man. We had some audio issues, so we got those issues straight. So we're ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and bring in our guest. All right, the first guest I'm going to bring in, man, I'm going to go all the way to Jacksonville, Florida. They call it Duval. And I'm going to bring in Lime Squeeze. What's up, Lime Squeeze?
What's up, everybody?
How you doing?
I'm good. Good.
Welcome. All right. So next we're gonna go to Alabama. And she goes by the name of Sapphire. What's up, Sapphire?
What's up, everyone? How you doing?
Good. All right. We're gonna go to Atlanta. She goes by the name of Paradise. Let's bring Paradise in. What's going on, Paradise?
How you doing? Hey, everybody.
Welcome. All right, we're gonna keep it going. Let's go to Houston, Texas. She goes by the name of Cruella. What's up, Cruella?
Hello, everyone.
How you doing?
Doing good.
Good. All right, let's keep it going. All right, we're going to go to Charleston, South Carolina. She goes by the name of Phoenix. What's up, Phoenix?
Hi, everyone. I'm doing good. And you?
Good. Welcome. All right, we're going to go to New Jersey. Right now. Goes by the name of G Money. G Money, what's going on?
What's up, everybody?
G Money, what's going on?
What's up, everybody? What's going on?
Yeah, G Money, you got that echo, sir.
Oh man, let me mute it.
Yep. All right, so welcome to the show. Like I said, this is the featherweight and lightweight sound competitors, man. All right, so let's just get in here. How you ladies doing? Let's go ahead and start at the top. Lime Squeeze, introduce yourself.
My name is Cynthia Armour. Lime Squeeze. I'm out of Jacksonville, Florida. Just glad to be here tonight.
Welcome. Thank you. Let's go right over to Sapphire.
Good evening, everyone. Sharon Good, aka Sapphire, in Birmingham, Alabama, by the way of New York.
All right, all right. Let's go down to Paradise. Paradise, introduce yourself.
Hey everybody, Paradise representing Atlanta, featherweight, 70-30, girls rule, boys drool. Gonna have some fun tonight with my girls.
All right, welcome, welcome. All right, let's move it on over to Cruella.
Hello, Elizabeth Saldivar, Cruella, featherweight
All
from
right,
Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas. All right, let's move it over to Phoenix.
Yeah, Michelle Mitchell, Phoenix from Charleston, South Carolina. Team Light 'em Up. That's right, 70-30. Want to give out a shout out to Doxy and No Doubt. They smashed it this weekend. They
Really?
killed them guys. Killed them.
Nice, nice. All right. Okay. Mr. Ted Hernandez is already asking questions. All right, let's go. G Money, introduce yourself, sir.
Hold on, before I start talking, you still getting the echo?
No, it's gone. It's gone.
All right.
Yeah, it's still there.
Oh my God.
It's still there.
I'm gonna say it anyway. What's up, everybody? It's G Money from Jersey. Team Light 'em Up, featherweight.
All right, welcome, G Money. Welcome. All right, so listen, man, let's get into this. I want to ask you guys, if you guys had a chance to give out some advice, because all you guys have been in the ring several times, like several times, several events. You guys have prepared yourself for events. You guys have battled in battles. A lot of you guys have battled each other, but you guys are very well in this area of competition. So what advice would you give? What advice would you give to a new Slingshot owner that's about to jump into the featherweight or lightweight division? So let's start with Lime Squeeze. What advice would you give, Lime Squeeze?
This was my first year competing. So for me, it was, very exciting. Some bumps in the road this year, but I would say definitely, own your bike, know your bike, get a good playlist, stick to your playlist, don't chase anybody else because everybody's bike is different. So, be confident in what you have and, work with that. And I would also say, have fun. I mean, because at the end of the day, we all want to win. But, if you think about, it's all fun. Competition can be fun,
Right.
even if you don't win, still it's just, learning from your, mistakes or learning from other people as you, compete and different things like that. You take away something every time you leave out of the ring. I would say every time I left out the ring, I had something to take with me, of what I'm going to do next time, or,
Right.
what I won't do again, or what I will do again, things like that. So that's what kept it fun for me, is just, making sure I take something out of the ring every time I leave.
Yeah.
And I enjoy competing with all the ladies. I mean, it's been like amazing.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. So you're always writing down or remembering something for the next time, like experience.
Absolutely. Yeah. Every time is a chance to learn something new.
Right. Nice. Thank you. Sapphire, listen now, in Alabama, listen, if you step in Alabama, you're going to know the name Sapphire. You're going to know this name. Sapphire, what advice would you give to a newcomer? That's, they want to jump into the ring. They want to be a featherweight, lightweight. What advice would you give?
Well, I say they should build their bike. Start with start in featherweight, right? Start in featherweight. Don't come out, heavyweight, middleweight. Start small. You getting feedback?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and then as you compete, and you're probably gonna lose, and maybe not, but you may lose. Then go home and break it down. You may want to add some things. You might want to tweak some things, and practice your playlist.
Wow.
So we're constantly practicing. I'm constantly out there playing different songs. you know, as I add speakers, take away speakers, the songs that you were able to play, they may not play the same. So you got to constantly go through that playlist and play those songs and add new songs. That's pretty much. I have a story because I remember competing against, my first competition was against Cruella.
Okay.
So that was in Baton Rouge about 2 years ago, and my bike was bare basic featherweight. You know, I didn't know anything. It was literally just the radio. You know, the radio that came in the Slingshot, and
Yeah.
I went out there and I didn't know nothing. I think Jonathan was the first one. It was Jonathan and Cruella. So Jonathan's the first one I went up against, and I'm like, phew. And then, you know, he plays his song and it's all loud, and then I played mine and it's like a whisper, you
Yeah.
know, and then Cruella just blew us all out of there.
Yeah.
So I went back to the drawing board and I said, okay, what is it I want to do? Where do I want to be? So, you know, I went from featherweight and I went up to lightweight, you know, and that's kind of where I stayed, lightweight, featherweight. But you know, you just want to, you know, do some small upgrades. I wouldn't say chase, but you know, sometimes, you know, I've been doing this for 2 years now. Those speakers are going to you can't just keep the same stuff. You kind of upgrade, you know.
Mhm.
So that's what I would say. Just kind of, you know, stay in tuned, you know, with your bike and practice.
Right. Nice. Thank you for that, Sapphire. Hey, Sapphire, uh, do you have to already just go ahead and accept you're gonna lose? You're gonna accept it. You're gonna lose. You know, you're
I
not gonna win
mean,
everyone.
no,
Yeah.
I mean, definitely.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on down. Paradise. We got some newbies. Paradise. What advice are we gonna give them?
Go in the ring with an open mind. Go in not being intimidated. You know, all of us on here has been competing for at least 6, 12 months, a year or more. So we are inviting you as a newbie to come into the ring. So don't feel intimidated because we've been doing this longer. We all started at the same place. And the same place is from ground zero, right? So you got to be in a place where you're open-minded, and more than anything, have fun. Whether that means you're going to dance in the ring, whether that means you're focusing directly when you're in the ring and you're looking straight at that clock, just make sure that you're open-minded to, if the judges provide you with feedback, that you're able to receive that feedback and go back and tweak whatever you need to get done with your bike. But, you know, more than anything, it's just a show. Don't take anything to heart, because, you know, if you get in the ring, you're gonna receive feedback that you may not like, but that feedback is gonna make you grow and want to come back stronger when you come back into the ring. So don't take anything for heart, even in the, you know, in the forums and stuff. Don't get caught up in your feelings.
Nice, Paradise. I appreciate that, man. Listen, guys, if you're tuning in, man, you're getting some great advice from these young ladies, man. Great advice, man. Now, before we get to Miss Cruella has been doing this for a long time, man. And I know Miss Cruella is going to say something about be consistent, stay with it. So I'm just curious, Cruella. Listen, the newbies, Cruella, they're gonna come to you because you're Cruella. They know you. You've been doing this for a while. What advice would you give them, Cruella?
Well, all three girls just already said everything.
But I want to hear you say it.
But I'm gonna add to that. Just go in there, have fun, and also make sure you don't walk too far away from your slingshot when you're playing, because you might clip and you don't want no clips. So don't walk too far. Even if that judge is trying to get in between you and that slingshot, you know, don't back off too much, because it'll disconnect from the audio. So just go in there, have fun. Yes, you're going to be nervous that first time. Everyone's nervous. I mean, I still get nervous sometimes after doing it for a few years. So just go in there and have fun.
Have fun. Nice. Thank you, Cruella. Let's move over to Phoenix. Once again, this is a person who's been in the ring several times. Phoenix, now you got some new people watching you every time you go into the ring. So what advice have you gave out? What advice will you give out to the new people who are trying to get into the ring? You're mute.
Yeah. Don't worry about who you're playing or what number you chose or picked. Know your playlist. Practice. Stay positive. Have fun. You know, if you feel like moving, move. If you don't. And just enjoy what you're doing and know your bike and just take the L if you have the L and keep it moving and cheer on all your featherweights. Cheer,
Nice.
cheer everybody on.
Nice. I like it. I love it. All right, let's move on down to G Money. G Money is also a seasoned competitor. G Money. G Money, what advice would you give out, G Money?
Sheesh, you got me going after everything they just said. I'm gonna piggyback off everybody. It's go there, have fun. If you're gonna build your bike, like they said, start from the bottom. Featherweight is like the first class like entry, but it's real competitive. So be ready. Know your playlist. Um, and just have fun. It's really nothing else to say. Don't walk away, like Cruella said. Don't walk too far. You don't want nobody to get in between you, make you clip. If you down south, definitely keep your phone away. Keep it in a cooler. You don't want it to overheat like it did to me. And just have fun. Featherweight is like is the new thing right now. Everybody's gonna start building featherweights, and it's gonna be the class to be in. Watch, 2024. I'm calling it. Remember, I said it here.
So, All Star, funny story. When you came out to the roundup, well, it wasn't a roundup. It was it was a roundup, and that was my first time. I had switched from being hardwired to my iPhone, and I switched to an iPad. And the iPad does not hardwire to it doesn't Apple Play, or CarPlay or whatever. So it was on wireless, and that's exactly what happened with Krill. And he goes, "You clipped." I'm like, "You walked in front of me."
Yeah.
So they let me do it over. But that was my first experience being, Wi-Fi'd in. Is that what it's called? Or Bluetooth in.
Bluetooth, yeah.
Yeah. So that's so true. So let them walk around you. If you got to, if you want to let them walk around you.
Yeah. Nice. Great ideas. All right. So listen, I'm gonna jump. We had a question earlier. Mr. Ted Hernandez, Slingshot Audio Garage, Mr. Ted Hernandez. He had a question here. He says, All Star, ask them, are they staying in the same class or changing for next year, man? If you guys can answer that question, or maybe you don't know yet, I don't know. So we'll start with Lime Squeeze. Lime Squeeze, are you moving or are you staying in the same class?
Staying in the same class.
Staying in the same class. I got you. Sapphire.
I am still deciding. My bike was built lightweight, and I compete up to welterweight, and I do like the welterweight. So I haven't decided, but it's going to be between the two of them.
Okay, got it. Miss Paradise.
I'm staying.
All right, nice. Cruella. Cruella.
Well, born a featherweight, gonna stay a featherweight, but there is some platforms that I cannot compete against. But I still will be out there cheering all the other featherweights on and going out there and cheering my husband in middleweight. So I'm still gonna go to all the platforms.
Nice.
And when I can compete, I will compete. But I'm not changing anything. It's staying the same.
Staying the same. All right, nice. Miss Phoenix.
I'm staying the same.
Staying the same. Got it. All right, G Money.
Staying the same. I ain't changing nothing.
Nice. All right, there you have it, Ted. There you have it, Mr. Slingshot Audio Garage. Most of everybody's staying the same. I think Sapphire might be moving or something, but I think everybody's going to stay the same. All right, so let's get into that since we're already into that. So, I want to know what you guys, how you guys feel. Because listen, there's, like I said, there's some platforms changing. There's some platforms that are not changing. So no matter what, you got somewhere to go. But how do you, I want to know how you guys really feel about the new changes. All right. Like I said, there's some platforms not changing, but I want to know how you feel about the possible changes that could happen. I want to know how you feel about it. You think it's unfair, or you're smart, it's something that needed to happen, it's wanted, or it's required for the community to grow, it's required for longevity in the competitions. People will, if we don't have restrictions, people will come up with anything. So how do you guys really feel about it? Listen, I was thinking about this. I was like, listen, some people have an HOA, right? Some people have an HOA. And what that is the community, they want to keep their community thriving. They want to keep their community looking fresh and new. When people drive into the subdivision, because of the HOA, you see everything looks freshly, lawn is cut, the house is painted, there's no broken boat in the driveway. So listen, what if the Slingshot group has an HOA, something similar to that, so that we can make sure that the competition goes on forever? You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to know what you guys feel about it. Let's start with Phoenix. Phoenix, how do you really feel about it, Phoenix?
I'm glad that I'm happy with the changes, because if you're supposed to be the entry level, then you need to be the entry level. I don't think you need BBLs and all that other stuff. You're supposed to be entry and stock looking, then I think that's what you should look stock. So I think for featherweights it's the same. I think they should went back to basics.
Okay, nice. Got it. Let's move on. Let's go down to G Money, man. The way G Money looking in the screen, I gotta hear this.
I don't know if you want to hear this, because I'm not the politically correct type of person. But listen, I think Phoenix was too nice. She's the reason that everything started, because Phoenix was kicking ass.
I don't have BBS.
Nah, I'm not saying that. We got stock tubs. Everybody know our bikes. We got stock tubs and we got the base. I ain't saying we got the best base, but we got base. We don't lack that. Phoenix was kicking ass. Started this year kicking ass, and out of nowhere, all these crazy innovative builds came out. Let me just put it that way. And it took over. It is what it is. You can't knock it from them. But we got to remember that it was Phoenix's fault, because she was going up and down the East Coast and wherever she went, kicking ass. And I ain't even gonna lie, I went up against Phoenix, and that's my teammate. And shit, I took some L's against Phoenix. Ain't nothing I can do. Come on back and battle her again. I think the rules is good. I think the changes were okay. I was actually there when they were going through the changes. I was helping out Jose in the shop, so I got a little preview of everything that was going down. And so I'm just shocked by everybody that was on that phone, and then you see certain people that was on that phone in that live. I know because I was there, switching it up. Like, my man, you went for these changes. Like, don't try to switch up now. But I think 24 is gonna be a good season. The changes are good. They're decent. You got to put restrictions on everything. Remember, we're following the baggers, and they've been doing this for years. Ricky Will and them, they've been holding it down. And the only reason they hold it down is because they have the strict rules and the foundation. And it's like, if we just do what we were doing now, it's just gonna be, man, people gonna be driving with like, go to Ashley Furniture and just make them as sub boxes. But I know people ain't gonna like what I'm saying, or they might not agree. But hey, everybody's entitled to their opinion. But if the baggers are doing it and they holding it down, it's no reason why we can't.
Nice, G Money. Hey, I understand exactly what you're saying. I was on that call too. I definitely was on that call too, G Money, and there was a lot of people involved with that call. Uh, so we're gonna leave that right there, G Money. But there was a lot of people on that call. I think the call was done well. I've already expressed how I felt about the call because I was on the call. You know what I'm saying? Everybody had a chance. Everybody had a voice. And at the end of that call, I thought it was a great thing, but some people did switch it up. Some people did switch it up. All right, let's keep it going. Let's go up to Lime Squeeze. Lime Squeeze. Listen now, all I'm saying, Lime Squeeze, is that the changes kind of fit right into you guys. Lightweight, featherweight, lightweights. That's you guys took the biggest hit. You know what I'm saying? Now, like I said, some platforms have not changed, but some are changing. So, Lime Squeeze, how do you feel about it? You think it's something that we needed? Because if we didn't, somebody gonna pull into the ring with a tank, or something crazy. So, I mean, do you feel like, I mean, did you understand what I said about the HOA? Listen, you gotta have some type of restrictions, guidelines. If you don't, people are gonna go crazy. That's all I'm saying. So, how do you feel about it, Lime Squeeze?
Absolutely. I 100% agree with you. I'm happy about the changes. Again, um, like Sapphire said, in the beginning, for the newcomers, start small, start entry level. So if, I look at it, to keep the community growing, it's necessary. I mean, like you said, we've all been in a ring. We've all played each other, several times, but when it gets to the point to where, you're like, hey, do I even want to get in a ring, and play because we already know what the outcome is going to be? That's not good competition.
Right.
That's not fair and across the board competition. So if that's the case, what makes new people want to come in?
Mm-hmm.
If they already feel intimidated by what's going on already, so I look at, so for the slingshot community to grow, it needs to be, a level playing field. And, when you think about featherweight, that's the beginner class. I just don't feel that there's a need for big boxes, BBLs and all of that, because again, it's the starter class. And I think that it should be, with the classes, they should gradually grow. If you're starting big, then you have nowhere to go. So,
Right.
It's like it should be a gradual growth, featherweight, lightweight, and, speaker counts is one thing, but it also, you got to talk about the alteration of your bike and subs and, extra, bills and stuff that's on your bike. So that goes along with the speaker count. It's not just speaker count. The modifications to your bike plays a lot, in the ring, plays a lot part to the ring as well. So I would just say that, it needs to be a gradual growth. And I think the changes are gonna make that happen, to where we have somewhere to start and then we just keep growing from there. And it makes it, fair. To see, for a featherweight to be a true featherweight and can beat a true middleweight or heavyweight, something's wrong there. It's not balanced.
Yeah.
That's not a true featherweight bite from the beginning, because it's just not balanced.
Yeah.
So I think that it's going to be good for the 2024. I think that we're going to have more people come in. I think that the classes are going to grow, because of that. And yes, the other platforms, didn't come on board with it, but that will leave room for, some other people to, not have to go back to the drawing board. And like Cruella say, she can play featherweight in some of these other other platforms, and that's great, So, but I think that it does leave a platform for some people to come in and have a platform to start with.
Yeah. Awesome. Lime Squeeze. I love everything you said. And the important thing that you and Cruella said is that if you don't want to make the changes, you got other platforms, you got other places to play, So it's not like you're just out. You can play somewhere else, Paradise. Let's go to Paradise.
I got one thing.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
People keep saying that featherweight is the beginning weight, the beginner class, but that's not necessarily so, because people come in as lightweights, they come in as middleweights, they come in as you know, they come in as what they want to build their bike as. So not necessarily is featherweights the entry level. That's not necessarily true. So I mean, that kind of irks me when they say, well, featherweight is the beginning class, because that's not, they're the beginning of where they're, you know, of light, you know, feather light, whatever. But that's not always the case of where people come in at. So they don't always start at featherweights and start moving up. So
But I
that's
think I
not
think
a true statement.
people mix up featherweight is the lowest barrier for entry, which basically
Right.
means
No.
featherweight is a no featherweight true
Yes, it is.
is the cheapest class you can come in
Right.
with the pods, with the subs. You only got to buy 6 speakers in one sub, right? Versus 2 subs, whether that's 210s, 212s, 215s. Now you got 8s. Now you got 6. Now you got tweeters. So when they're saying this is the entry or the beginner, is confused, and it should be saying this is the lowest barrier for entry. If you want to start at a lower cost, featherweight would be ideal. Not this is
Agreed.
beginners club.
Agreed.
Right.
Right. So
Right. Don't be calling it like
so we're
Right.
saying the lowest class or the beginner class. That's
Mm-hmm.
basically saying that, yeah, you can build your bike and you can start in heavyweight, but that's not the first class.
Exactly.
That's not the
Okay.
first class. So it's not based on where you start with competing. It's the class itself.
right, but that's not what, well, one, that's not what you said. You said they should start at the lowest class, which is featherweight, and then work your way up. But that's, you
Well,
can
that was a
still,
suggestion that we gave for new people coming in. You know, that if you want to come in, and again, like Paradise just said, that's the best way to start, with the lower, you know, the most cost efficient, put it that way, cost efficient, and you don't have to worry about, you can compete at a level to where you're not hurting your pockets, but you can still get in the ring and compete. So that's just advice to a newcomer. But you know, you can start anywhere you want. You can start heavyweight if that's what your pockets want to put into it, you know,
right.
if that's where you want to start. But that's just, you know, featherweight is the first class.
Right, they're the first class, correct. But they're not always the class in which people should necessarily enter in.
No, that's your choice. That's
Right.
that's definitely your choice.
Right. Definitely is your choice to jump in whatever class you want to. Sapphire, I see you shaking your head left and right or something. You doing something. What you had to say, Sapphire?
I mean, no, I mean, I agree. I believe I was gonna say, you know, lime, ask lime squeeze, to just clarify. It's the least expensive. I mean, when I came in, you know, and not to get off the subject, but when I came in, I had, you know, some 8 box, you know, those 8, they're like, it's a sub and it's a box, like an under seat box. I had one of those. I had 2 of those in my compartment. You know, I didn't even have subs. That's what I had back there when I competed against Quella. That's why I was just whispering against her. And you know, I had some little 6s in there, and I think I only had 4 speakers, and that was all I could afford at the time. So that's the class you come in. I mean, I'm not going to go and compete, you know, middleweight with that, right? So I think I was just shaking my head, agreeing with what the ladies were saying. So I haven't completed. I competed once or a couple of times this year, not a lot this year, and so I haven't really seen. I'm be honest with you, I hadn't seen any BBLs in featherweight, so I don't, you know. But what I have watched your show, and I've watched the competitions, and what I would say is that what's really frustrating to me is that you know, G Money mentioned the baggers, right? The baggers don't have, they can't get the base. We couldn't get the base until somebody developed these BBLs and whatever it is. We couldn't really get it. It was almost like, you know, they said it on YouTube. You go through YouTube, they say Slingshots, it's an open air. It's not closed. You're not gonna be able to get that base that you get in a car, blah, blah, blah. So it's like it's become a base competition. What happened to that quality sound, right? So, you know, everybody's it's almost like you know, are the people winning, the people that are winning, are they the ones with the BBLs? You know, is that what we're basing our competition, you know, against, is the base? Because what happened to that great sound that we need, that the baggers are putting out? You know, they don't have, they have mid bass. You know, they don't have subs on their bikes. So, I mean, that's just how I feel about it. I can't really comment wholeheartedly about the BBLs and regular, because I haven't been out there. But I will say that me coming in and having these little, under the seat pods in my, boxes in my compartments, I feel that, yes, I agree with not having an extended box that's going to give you that extra, base. But I don't feel that that should be we should be grading everybody on base. That's kind of where it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I heard Hulk say that he lost because someone had more base, but he can beat them in highs, and that shouldn't be.
Right. That, well, it's all around sound. All around
Right.
sound is what wins the competition. But we all know when the bass drops, if your bass drops and it drops,
Right.
you're gonna get the nod.
But what
Even if,
if the highs are shitty? Just saying, you might have good bass.
you're right,
with the highs.
and that's how I feel too, Sapphire. That's how I
Okay.
feel too.
Okay, because I mean, I've heard some shitty highs with some good bass.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean, maybe they need to, when they do that scorecard, overall sound and then bass, separate, and then that maybe it'll, because that bass should not have you win if we can't hear your words and we can't hear your tinging and tapping. So
Right.
Well, that goes back to having good quality judges, because at the end of the day, the crowd should not be judging. And that's what happens. I mean, like you said, when the bass drops, everybody go, whoa. And it's hard.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
hard
yeah.
to be, it's just hard to be,
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
act like you didn't hear it.
lime squeeze. You said it. Everybody in the audience goes, "Oh." The judges can't show that emotion, but they hear it and they feel it.
And,
So don't act like, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Because they're judges, they're being professional. They're not going to show no, expression that they like something or woo woo. But we're not crazy. They just heard that bass and they just heard the audience go, whoo. You know what I'm saying? So we're not going to act like we don't know that. So
They show it.
Yeah.
you can say all around sound all you want to. I've been in this for a long time. Somebody pull up. You could be at the gas station, the barbershop, whatever. If they pull up with some all around sound, you're gonna be like, okay. But if they pull up with some bass, you're gonna be like, who the hell is that?
Right.
Don't. That's crazy.
I mean, but it's a competition. It should be. We ain't.
Yeah, but I don't want
playing hood music. We're playing competition music. It should be judged differently. That's
I
all.
know it should be. I should be, and I'm for all around sound, but I don't like for people to say the bass has nothing to do with it. Come on, man.
I didn't say that.
No, I didn't say. I know you didn't. I know you didn't. I know you didn't. I know you didn't. But I just I just know that bass is a major part of you getting in the winner circle, no matter how you look at it. Paradise, you how you feel about that?
I like that we went back to the basics, because now there's opportunity for the sound competition to grow, because there were competitors that did not want to enter based upon certain bikes. So my hope is that they're going to enter and they're going to press play. Another reason why I like featherweight is because if you invest and you think this is not your jam, you're not stuck with these big old speakers like middleweight or heavyweight. Now if you want a parking lot pimp, that's totally fine as well. But it goes back to low barrier for entry, get people to come in. They want to be a part of the sound competition. Sign up, shut up, press play, and let's have fun.
Yeah. Got it.
So I think the sound competitions, with the changes in three-wheel showdown specifically, because that's the platform that was affected, there will be the longevity and sustainability of the organization will be longer now, because there's more equal opportunity versus it's not fair. What if this? How about that? Why can't I do this? And then everybody's going to get BBLs because they need to have BBLs to win.
Right. I got it. I like it. Cruella, talk to me, Cruella. You listening, Cruella? I need to hear what you got to say, Cruella. What pandemic? Don't worry about pandemic over there in the room over there on the side. Don't worry about pandemic. I want to know what Cruella want to say.
Well, my thing is, when I first came in, I didn't have BBLs. I mean, I do now. I have one, but for 2 years I didn't. I went in as a featherweight, competed all the time, and every time, you know, you have to do your homework. I watched other featherweights, and you know, I competed and everything, but when we said we were going out of town or whatever, I went back to our builder. I told him, "Hey, we're gonna go in and we're gonna compete against this next person." Just like when I went going against Little Bully, I knew I was going to Austin. I knew I was gonna compete against him. I went to Pete and I said, you know, you got to build it strong, you know, and I want to win and stuff. So your builder, I mean, he builds it, he tunes it, everything, and you just go higher and higher. You go back and you try harder and harder, and you just try to win. I mean, if you don't win, it's okay. You know, you're still out there having fun, but you're always going back. And I like the creativity that we all have. Yes, it's a six and a halves and one sub. Okay, that's it. But all this creativity everybody's doing and coming up with, I think it's great. So now you want to go back and start all over again. I mean, I wasn't babied when I first went in. I had to learn and I had to get strong and everything. But you know, if we're gonna do that, why take that away from all these featherweights that are already strong and building up and getting higher? Like Paradise was saying, for these newcomers to come in and grow. Well, us featherweights that've been in it for a while, we're growing and we're getting creative. Our builders are and everything. But now you just want to just take that all away. Why don't you just start a newcomer group or whatever? Why do you take that? You didn't even ask, you know, all the featherweights that are in it now. So you got these strong featherweights that don't have BBLs, and you're gonna have these newcomers come in. They ain't no chance. Sorry. I mean, yeah, you can come in, but these featherweights that have been playing for a while and they're strong and they learn all these skills and everything. I don't know. I don't know the newcomers are gonna, you know, they should have made a group for the newcomers. But that's just my opinion.
Yeah, you know what? I like that. How do y'all feel about that? So if they just created a new division for newcomers, man, and when you step up to featherweight, then you got to be ready. So
Like an amateur.
Yeah, that word is so bad.
Sorry,
man.
I don't know. I mean,
Talk about a novice class.
Yeah,
okay.
I don't like that
I don't
one
know
either.
how, you know, I don't know how the newcomers are going to be able to come in with all these. I mean, all of y'all skilled, and y'all don't have BBLs, so y'all going to still be in featherweight. I mean, are they really going to be able to compare to y'all? I don't know.
But
They better have some good builders and good tuners. And they better practice for weeks before they come in and compete against Phoenix or Paradise or Lime Squeeze or G Bunny or Sapphire. They better go get them videos and study them.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be devil's advocate. How do you know that there's somebody that we don't even know that's under the radar that's building a featherweight right now?
Absolutely.
Well,
And that's what I.
How
That's
do you
what
know
I.
that? You don't know.
That's true, but also like they were saying, you know, start at featherweight, but ask the middleweight, heavyweight, did they start at featherweight and build up? No.
But it also reminds me of you just get in where you fit in. You know, it's like there's no introductory. When I first started, hell, I had me and Phoenix, our first show was together, right? It wasn't
That's what
no,
I'm
hey,
saying.
here's the
You
welcome club. This is what you do to be a featherweight. No, you just get in and you figure it out.
That's right. That's what I'm saying. You go in and you compete. So why do they want to go back? You know, we built all this, so now you want to go back and like start from the beginning. Why? I mean, you make another group. Don't take away. You know, I had to
Right.
jump in and learn real quick how to try to beat everybody. You know, how to try to stay at top. And you just go back to your builder and your tuner, and you just try harder.
Yeah.
Well, Cruella, I say for your bike, because you only have one BBL, I say you have a hip replacement.
Yeah, hip replacement.
Yeah, if you had two, you'd have BBLs, but you only have a hip replacement.
Wow. Wow.
Mm.
Wow. But check this out. So listen, so let's talk about this as a boxer. As a boxer, you're a featherweight, right? You got a fight tonight. You get to the ring, and you're a featherweight. You like 100 pounds. You're the littlest thing out there. You're a boxer. You're a featherweight, and your opponent comes in and he's a heavyweight. You know, that ain't fair, is it? I mean, yeah, featherweight is a beginner, and he's the lightest thing in the boxing world or whatever. But should he have to go against a middleweight or a heavyweight? That's like Mayweather going against Mike Tyson.
But that's why they went
But
back to basics, because that's what happened with Lemon Drop. She was a featherweight, went all the way to middle and sometimes heavyweight, and was kicking ass.
if you do your homework and you learn them skills, you might be able to take down that heavyweight.
Mm-hmm. I know I played in Atlanta and went to welterweight as a featherweight. I mean, and I guess they were getting tired of some of the other classes getting beat by the featherweights.
And just because you have BBLs doesn't mean you're going to win all the time either.
Correct.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right about that. You're right about that. All right, guys. Let's move into something else. Sapphire, do you have something?
No, talking to my son. Sorry.
Okay, let's move into something else. I want to talk about this thing I've been talking to the last couple podcasters about. I want to know what's your definition? What is your definition of a gimme belt? What is your definition of a gimme belt? Like, is it when you go to a competition and you know nobody there could ever beat you, and you jump in the competition, you beat everybody? You really didn't go against nobody. They always say, look, I looked on Facebook, there was nobody there. So what is a gimme belt? Or is it like you go there and you're like, if I'm a welterweight and I go there, there's nobody for the middleweight and heavyweight, I just jump in it just to get a belt. So or if someone clips and it wasn't fair and you just won because they clipped. So what is the definition of a gimme belt, man? What is it?
Let me ask you a question, All-Star.
Yes.
When is the last time that do you feel like you had a gimme belt in Maggie Valley?
I competed for both of them, but I did know that there was no one there strong as me. I did know that, Paradise.
So a win is a win, right?
Paradise. I knew there was nobody stronger than me there, Paradise. I didn't know that.
Oh, okay.
I'm
a win
lost.
is a win, right? You proudly show them belts every podcast.
Let me change my camera. Let me change my camera. Hold on. Let me change my camera.
There he go.
Yeah.
So
go ahead, Paradise.
When you playing spades, right, and you trying to run a Boston, what you gonna do? Tell your partner, play to win. You playing to win. All of us are playing to win. However we get there to win, we gonna win.
I got what you're saying, Paradise. I got what you're saying.
Listen, let somebody else get there.
Listen, I'm gonna say this, Paradise. I'm talking to you, Paradise. I'm gonna say this.
Go ahead.
If you in the ring and it's a real competition, they got real judges, they got real paddles or whatever, you gotta play, and you're judged and you win. I wouldn't say that's not a gimme. That's not a gimme. You actually went through a competition and they judged you and you won. You can't care about who you're going against, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just asking because I hear this word gimme belts. I want to know what the definition of a gimme belt.
From non-competitors?
No.
I don't care. Give me the belt. That's my belt. Give me the belt. How about that? Give me the belt. Give me the trophy. I'm playing to win. However I got to get it, I'm getting it. And that's everybody on the call. Like, you don't wanna say, oh, okay, well, like for example, Lemon Drop clip in Memphis Madness. Corella didn't say, okay, well, you can play again. No, Corella said, all right, I won. She clipped. I'm
Yep.
gone.
With your belt.
Yes, sir. Give me that.
That's
Give me that.
true,
That's
but
what she wants. Hand it over. I won.
that's true. But I did want to go ahead and do it again, but her husband now, he
Yeah,
wanted
yeah, yeah.
to get out and get the sling ready for the next competition. But
Okay, so to your point, Corella, right? He
right,
wanted to get ready for the next competition. How do you know when somebody clips or somebody is mad at you or whatever, they're focused on something else, their mind not thinking about playing, right?
right,
As much as you wanted to play her, because you're never gonna play Lemon Drop no more since she's retired. You wanted to play her. That was your one opportunity to play her, and you couldn't.
right. But I still took that belt.
Dang, she's
Okay?
retired after 1 year. She's retired already.
Yeah.
Oh, shit! I never even seen a lady. I never met her. No, I haven't seen her once.
You never
26
seen the
belts
drop?
later. 26 belts later. I think she didn't prove some
I
point
think
to
it's time to
herself.
retire.
Oh, okay.
You say 26 belts later.
Yeah.
26 belts. Hey,
I
so
don't agree on a
Paradise,
gimme belt.
give me your definition of a gimme belt.
There isn't one. There's no gimme
No,
belt.
I never
I'm
heard of that
I'm
term
not doing
before.
this with you, All Star.
There's
I'm
G
not.
Money. G
A
Money.
win is a win.
G
We
Money.
all prepare to go in the ring. However we get that trophy, however we get that belt, even if it's a certificate of appreciation or a ribbon, a
Yeah,
win is a win. Just
that's not
like them shot glasses I got from Alabama, the win was still a win. You see what I'm
that,
saying?
I would
I
that's
don't
not
give
say
a
our
damn.
that's
I
not
would
our
say
fault
the
whether we
the
win.
only gimme belt that you can possibly say that would be a gimme belt is if you do not have a component to play against.
That part.
And you just won because you were the only one there. But
There you go.
regardless to whether or not you felt like you had the advantage over the next sling that was in there, anything could happen. You
Yeah.
could have clipped, you could have had a bad day, anything.
Speaker could have been blown.
Yeah, it's not over till it's over. So it doesn't matter that you may feel like you have the better sling.
So are we all gonna agree that a gimme belt is only when you don't compete against nobody and they just give it to you? What we got, Phoenix? What we working with, Phoenix? What? Why I'm just saying, man. I want to know what a gimme belt is.
No, because if I go all the way to Wisconsin and nobody shows up, that's not my fault.
Yeah.
That's not a gimme
I like
belt.
that. I like that. I like that. I like
I
that.
travel all the way to a show and no one shows up. That's not a gimme belt. I did my part. I went.
She prepared and practiced and did
Yeah,
everything she had
that's
to
not
do
a gimme
to do
belt. Or if I went all the way there and I showed up and nobody wanted to play me, that's not a gimme belt. That's on them. They didn't prepare. I did. That's on them that they were afraid to play, not me.
So in reality, it is give me my belt.
Give me my flipping belt. Yeah.
Wow.
Next.
Wow. G Money, talk to me, G Money. I can't hear you, G Money. I don't know. Nah, log out and log back in. I gotta hear what you gotta say, G Money, about this gimme belt, bro. I gotta hear you what you gotta say, G Money. Come back, G Money. Sapphire.
So let me tell you a story. So when you two came out to Roundup, right?
Right.
So Paradise beat me fair and square, right?
Right.
So you got a trophy for that, right? You did, Paradise. So I got a gimme belt. And if that's what you want to call it. But the thing of it is, I had already held that belt. And the rules in Alabama, and I'm just saying, the rules in Alabama is that the the belt you have to you give the belt back, and then that's kind of how it's working, right? Mm-hmm. So I had the belt, and the classes when I competed the first time, they had the classes wrong. So I think I competed in I competed as a welterweight, and they had remember it used to be featherweight, welterweight, and then lightweight, and then they switched it. And then they made it right. So it's got switched mid, and I had to give the belt up. So basically, when I was in work, I'm no disrespect, Paradise, but I was not in that competition because there was nobody there, and I knew Paradise was out of state. So I just wanted my belt back because they took it from me because the classes got switched.
Okay.
So if that's what you want to call a gimme belt, that's what it was. Give me my belt because
Yeah.
it was mine and you
Yeah.
took it from me and I finally got it back. So now I can compete, properly. So that's what that
Right.
was. If that's a gimme belt.
No, I don't think
That's
that
it.
falls. I don't think that
And
falls in there.
Paradise went up against
That's
me
not no
because
gimme.
there was nobody else there to compete
Right.
in that class.
All right. I don't think that's the same, Sapphire.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I never heard the term, so I'm
Yeah,
just
it's out
trying
there.
to
It's
figure it
out there. So what it is, Sapphire, is when they look on Facebook, they see who's ever live, right? And they know who's the winners because the platform is going to post who won. But when they looking to see in that certain, say, middleweight, they're looking to see who all was competing. And if they don't see nobody who they think is deemed a beast or something, they was like nobody was there. It was a gimme belt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
G Money, talk to me.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, gimme belt. I got a gimme belt this year. And the only reason I say it's a gimme belt because I went to SS Takeover, Battle of Turnpike. The whole crew, we went out there. There was no featherweights to battle. I was the only featherweight there. So it was another guy there. He had a 6-speaker setup. I could just tell it wasn't ready for the ring at all. At all. I was like, in my head, I'm like, all right, I'm about to give him this work. But it's like, damn, it was just like felt unfair. Like, and I didn't. So anyway, we battled. I won. And I ain't boast about that belt. I took the belt and took the picture with Jimmy, and that was it. You know what I mean? I was just happy I won. But damn, I was just like, it was too easy to me. It was to me personally. To me, it was like a gimme belt. It wasn't like when I went to 3 World Showdown in New York, and me and Phoenix battled it out. You know what I mean? It wasn't like that. It wasn't like I gotta be on my P's and Q's because Phoenix know what she doing. One mess up is a wrap for me. Or like when I went to any other battle, when you get 12 featherweights, you know what I mean? When I went against Lime Squeeze, and I clipped, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. That's to me. That's what a gimme belt is to me. Like, if I'm gonna pull up next to you, and I know for a fact that, listen, I got him. That's a gimme belt to me. Like, that's basically like he was to me. I think he was like this amateur novice, whatever you want to put it. But I knew for a fact that he wasn't nowhere compared to what I had in my sling compared to his sling. And he
So
even
you
said
started
it, and he even said it afterwards. And and I shook his hand and everything. I said, "Yo, man, thanks for jumping in the ring, but it was cool. He's cool. He's a cool dude. I know him personally too, so he just wanted to test the waters. But I think the only reason he tested the waters is because I was the only one there, and he saw that he didn't have to go through all these other bikes. So maybe, so he was like, all right, let me see what it feels like to be in the ring. Only G Money here, you know what I mean? And he knows me, and but I wasn't gonna take it easy on him though, but still. And so now he sees how it feels to be in the ring, and maybe he'll start either upgrade his system and start battling more. You never know.
And I think that's the best way to do it. Go in the ring, even though someone's got higher skills than you.
Yeah. Yeah. That what will that do to you, Cruella? Going against someone who's stronger or more skilled?
It's either gonna teach you that you don't want to go back in no more, or it's gonna teach you're gonna go back to your builder and have him build a little stronger and tune a little higher and better, and good quality, and come back and try again.
Right. I agree. I definitely agree, man. I definitely agree. I just wanted to, make that a talking point today, man. I wanted to know how y'all felt about a gimme belt, man. I just wanted to know, man, because people talk. They know. They talk about stuff like this, man. What's up, Shane? Shane in the house, Big Rod in the house, Black Mamba in the house, Polly's in the house.
All-Star, quick
Yes.
question. Do you feel like the people that always got something to say, whether they're a competitor or not, or, with the gimme belt or XYZ, I feel like Slingshot Audio Garage give people a chance to be relevant, right? Because they're able to say something. Now they're stirring the pot. Now people are commenting on the post, and then they going on about their life. You know, my thing is, why can't Slingshot Audio Garage be something more positive instead of always, you know, a lot of negativity, a lot of negative comments? Because that's what it's turned into.
Half of them don't even compete.
Exactly. You know, it's like, why are you posting? You post one day, and then you post another day, and then another thing. Like, okay, or you post, then you having a whole conversation by yourself because nobody else is commenting. What's the point?
Right. I understand that. So what is your question to me again? How do I feel about that?
Yes.
Yeah. Well,
what do you think about people posting? Because you posed a question about the gimme belt, right? And all of these different side comments. What are your thoughts on when people are saying these different things, and then you're coming to us posing it as a question?
Right. Well, I would say this community is big. If you're not a competitor, you're still in the community. So if you're attending the shows, you're attending the events, and you're watching all the competitions, then you have an opinion, you have a comment. You know what I'm saying? I think it's up to the competitors, the people that really do this thing, just to know how to weed out someone who's really not into what we're doing. That what I mean by that, someone who's not going to show to compete, they're spending money on their bike. It's just a person. Listen, you go to an NBA game, you got 1,000 people screaming, giving their opinion and their how they feel about it, whatever. It's not gonna stop. So I would say the competitors need to understand, and the platforms need to understand. The people that host the events need to understand. They have a right to their opinion to say what they want to say, but just don't put no weight to it. Like you said, they'll make a post and you'll see all these comments, and it just gets energy. So only way it can get energy if you keep commenting on it. Everybody knows who's a competitor. Everybody who's competing knows if you're a competitor. We've seen you all year. If you're a competitor, we know. So if this person is making a post about something that us competitors do, then why are you giving it any value? Why are you giving it any value?
So don't add fuel to that fire. Let that little fire just die out.
Right. Don't even comment on it. You know what I'm saying? Don't even comment on it. Like, if you know this person ain't put the sweat, the money, traveling, the practice, everything that you do to be a true competitor to win, this person is just shooting the bullshit. Don't put no energy to it, man. I don't never comment on nothing that don't make no goddamn sense. I don't comment on it. I really don't. I look at it and look, scroll right by it, man. Right by it.
Hey, you commented when I said something about your glasses last time.
Yeah, because that was funny. That was funny, G Money. Hey, don't make me put my glasses on, bro. All right, so let's keep this going, man. Let's keep it going. All right. So hey, listen, how y'all feel about belts and trophies, man? How do y'all feel about belts and trophies? Like, do you have more belts than trophies? Because I mean, you go up to the winner's circle and you get the belt or the trophy or whatever you're gonna get. What do you guys feel like is more? Like, do you go harder if you know it's gonna be a belt? Or do you go harder if you know it's gonna be a trophy? Or or when you go to the winner's circle and you're getting presented with that belt versus that trophy, does that play a part of anything? I mean, you want to win, you're glad you won, but when you walk into the winner's circle, you're looking for it to be what? A belt or a trophy?
There is no hierarchy on playing hard versus a level or a trophy or a belt. I'm playing consistent every time I go into the ring. So it's not, oh, they got belts, I'm going to play harder than if there's a trophy. Doesn't matter. Again, it goes back to playing to win. And every day we're not going to win. You know, you're going to have your day where it wasn't a good day. You're going to have your day where you do have good days. I prefer a belt over a trophy. I have more trophies than belts. But it is what it is. I do understand the trophies are from a cost-effective perspective. It's cheaper. So it's easier to get them. It's you can buy more, but if you're gonna get trophies, just make sure that they're decent, where they're presentable, where you're not gonna put it in your pocket and go to the house.
Yeah. But Paradise, I don't like what you said. I don't like what you said. Because when you get to that event, if you see them nice the nice belts laid out there, you be like, yeah, I'm about to get one of them. I don't think you do the same thing with a trophy. I'm just saying, when you see them belts, you be like, ooh.
But you already know what events have trophies versus belts. There's no, oh my gosh, this event has a belt versus a trophy.
So which one do you prefer, Paradise? Which one do you want?
I want the belt, but it depends on the day of the week.
Yeah. All right. Cruella, you probably got 1,000 belts over there, Cruella. But is it a difference, Cruella? Do you know in your mind if you're gonna win a belt or a trophy, Cruella?
I have more trophies than belts.
Really? Okay.
Yes, but I'm like Paradise. I mean, it doesn't matter what's out there. I'm just going in and trying to win. That's the goal. The goal isn't that belt or trophy. The goal is, am I going to be able to be number one or not?
Mm-hmm. I got it. Lime, talk to me, Squeeze. Talk to me.
It doesn't really matter. The win is a win. Of course, the belts are nice. I'm still waiting for my first one.
Yep.
2024. I have a couple of trophies, but again, it's just going in the ring and playing to win. I think.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I'm gonna tell you, Lime Squeeze. Listen, I've been doing this for a while. Listen, this is my opinion, G Money. This is just my opinion, G Money. If you win that trophy, your opponent's gonna be like, okay. But when you take that belt, they're gonna be like, damn, it hurt a little bit better. I mean, just my opinion. Sapphire, talk to me.
Honestly, I don't think I've ever checked to see what the prize is. Typically, so I never know if it's a belt, trophy, chain. I have no idea. Yeah. I'm over there, listening to my song, trying to figure out, trying to get my strategy up. So, if I do win, it's like, oh, okay, well, this is nice, and I'm happy for whatever it is. It's not, I'm gonna, put my all in no matter what it is.
Nice. I like it. All right. Did everybody talk on that? No. Phoenix, how you feel about it, Fee?
Since this is my first year, I had goals to set for myself.
Yeah.
And this year I wanted a belt, a chain, a trophy, and I wanted a big check. And once I got a big check, I was happy. I forgot all about the rest of that stuff. So I would say coming into 24, I want a belt. But right now I have the same amount of belts and checks. I mean, belts and trophies. Yeah.
Okay. Nice. I like it. All right, guys. Hey, can you guys give me your true estimate? Give me an estimate. Just give me a ballpark figure of for 2023, right? All you guys are competitors, man. You go here, you go there, you go here, you go there. Then this goes on for months and months. So give me an estimate, just an estimate of how much money you think you spent in 2023 far as gas, hotel, food, trying to go to these events, man. Like 2023 has been a long year, man. It's been a lot of shows, a lot of events. Hell, there was 2 in Atlanta. Let's see, 2 in North Carolina. There was Slidell. There was Memphis Madness. There was Slingfest in Nashville. Slingfest in Atlanta. There was a lot of events, man. So 2023, far as gas, hotel, food, how much money just the estimate you think you've spent in 2023, man? I think I'm at least, if not 5 G's, I'm maybe right at 5Gs because I think the hotel rooms I stay in at least 145, 145, 3 nights, 2 nights or 3 nights, 145 each. For me in my truck, I got a big horn, big Dodge, lifted up in the air, big tires. That gas is gonna eat me up. I don't know, man. I think I'm for the year. I think I'm right at 5Gs or over 5Gs.
I'm between 4 and 6.
4 and 6.
Yeah, between 4. I can't give you a solid number, but it's between 4 and 6.
Yeah. Did you trailer more or did you pull more? I mean, did
No,
you drive?
I drove. Most places I had to trailer twice, to Memphis and to Slidell. Everywhere else I drove.
Okay. So you said 4 to 6. Okay. Cool.
I want to say about 8, maybe. There's 2 of us, so and my husband has a diesel, so that's a gas guzzler.
Yeah.
So, and yeah, maybe around 8.
8Gs. Nice. Wish you can get some of that back. Jesus Christ. All right.
I would say probably about 6 or 7. There's 2 of us as well, and pulling 2 slings. So we've been to probably about 5, 6 shows. So I would say anywhere, maybe about 7,000.
Nice.
You might need to go up on that because you fed us all. So
Oh yeah, let me throw in an extra 1,000 there. For sure.
Yeah. I seen y'all cooking in Slidell myself.
Oh yeah, we had that grill smoking in Slidell.
Yeah. G Money. Can you hear G Money?
Yeah, you can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what you were saying?
Hold on, let me put you back on mute. All right, so I was saying for the year of 2023, for all the shows that you went to, man, like for gas, hotel, going back and forth to these Slingshot events for 2023, what would be an estimate, man? Like Paradise said 4 to 6,000, Lime Squeeze is at 7,000, Cruella's at 9,000. Like, this stuff is expensive, man, being a competitor and you trying to go to all these shows, man. So I was just wondering the estimate of what you think for 2023 you've spent so far.
Well, the way my checking account set up, I ain't even gonna put a number out there because I don't even know who watching, and I like my bed. It's comfortable. I ain't trying to be in the doghouse. It is expensive. We just gonna put it that way. It's expensive. Especially it's hardly no shows up here by us, so we gotta always constantly be traveling, and I don't got to pick up. You know what I mean? So I'm trailing. I wish I could ride it all the way down there and ride it back, but I ain't doing that. So I'm gonna have to hit you with that. Like I ain't gonna say no number, me speaking no English, all that stuff, cause I ain't trying to be in the doghouse.
All right, I got you. Hey, do what you gotta do. Sapphire, talk to me, Sapphire. Listen, 2023 has been a long year.
Not a lot. I didn't go many places. Tampa, we drove down, and I want to say we spent about maybe $2,500. Drove down, stayed there the full week. So competed, and then stayed in Orlando for the week, and then drove back. So in Atlanta, it's it's a hop, skip, and a jump. So for us here, yeah.
Okay. All right, nice.
I would say over 10, closer to 15.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, you Phoenix, I don't even know what to say, but you've been at a lot of shows this year, Phoenix. You've been to a lot of shows by yourself, driving by yourself. True competitor, gonna go get it no matter where it's at. So I definitely understand. You said 10, you said 15?
Yep, probably closer to 15,000.
Jesus Christ. All right, guys. So my last thing, man, I want to talk to you guys about. What is your vision? What is your goals for 2024? What do you see yourself making more shows, trying something new? What is the goals for 2024, man? Because every year it gets crazier and crazier every year. Everybody, that first show is going to be bananas. Whatever platform hosts the first show is going to be crazy. So what is your goals for 2024 when it comes to your slingshot? And as a competitor, what are the goals, man? Are you going to start off slow? Are you going to hit it running? Or what are you going to switch up your strategy? What is the goal? What's the goal, Sapphire?
24. I'm thinking. I'm not. I don't know. I hadn't thought about it. I mean, I'm definitely going to switch up the strategy. Um, I'm working on something now. I'm just trying to figure out, what weight class I'm gonna, compete in. Um, Definitely because I missed out this last year, to definitely get to more shows this year. Try to, and do other platforms. So typically I compete with, just one. So I want to experience the others. So that's a big thing for me.
Yeah, yeah. All right, nice. Paradise, what's going on? I know you coming back from somewhere special, but what's the
I ain't been
strategy?
nowhere. I just damn work got me. Working day and night. I gotta pay for this damn slingshot. Gotta have money for the shows, gotta have gas money, gotta pay my $50 if I want to compete. Listen, goals. So I want to go back to all the shows that I attended this year, because it gave me an opportunity to travel, and I like all the shows that I went to, like Memphis Madness, Slidell, the Atlanta show, the Tampa show. I want to go to Slingfest. I didn't go to Slingfest last year, so I want to go to Slingfest in Tampa. And the goal for me, the biggest goal is it's been consistent since I started. That's to beat yesterday. So as long as I come out the ring and I feel like my slingshot is better than the last time I went in and I was able to learn something, for me, that's fulfilling.
Nice. I'll take that. I'll take that. I like that. Love it. Love it. Love it. Squeeze. Now I know Squeeze, you coming from a camp. You coming from that Duval. You coming armored custom. What's the vision? What's the plan for 2024?
I'm excited about 2024. I am. One goal I have is to make it to a Texas show. Don't know which one yet, but I would love to go West Coast and try to, hit Texas next year. So that's definitely on the list. I enjoyed the shows, 3 World Showdowns this year. Would like to make some Rider for Life shows as well. So just to kind of, open up a little bit. Like I said, this was my first year getting in, so I really enjoyed it, and I just want to, expand and go to more shows and have meet more people, more opportunities, and things like that. So looking forward to it.
Yeah. Can everybody say hello to White Lotus? Can everybody say hello to White Lotus? What's up, White Lotus? White Lotus is in the building. Lotus.
Went one by one.
Did he? White Lotus. What's up, man? All right, so let's keep it going. Let's go to, what do we stop at? Elizabeth.
Well, first of all, Lime Squeeze Sling Experience. That's definitely one of the shows that you want to try to.
That's the one I want to come to. Yeah, I heard. Well, Memphis Madness too. I've heard good things about that.
Oh yeah, but you said Texas. But
yeah,
yes,
yeah, but Memphis is one I want to hit as well. But yeah, Sling Experience was definitely on the list.
Yes.
Yeah.
My goal for next year is the same goal I have every year, is to go out there, have fun, try my best, work hard, and see all the people. I love seeing everybody from every state and everything. Just go out there and have a good time.
Nice. That's all you could do, really. Nice. All right. Phoenix. You still on mute. You're on mute.
Okay. My goal is to go to some new places. Go to I hear the Lone Star Rally was really good, and Sling Experience, and probably make it to Vegas, or maybe uh, and meet new people, and that's really it.
Nice, nice. Yeah, are you gonna shit. Phoenix, you went everywhere this year. Jeez. G Money.
Yes, I didn't go.
Yes, sir. Let me see. I'm trying to make it to Texas. I gotta go out there. I gotta go out there. I'm trying. I hear those sling shows out there off the hook. I don't know what platform or whatever, but I gotta try to make it out there. And what else? Just try to get my thing is I always try to get at least 1 or 2 belts for the year. Don't matter. It don't matter if I get more losses than wins. It don't matter. I go out there and have fun and stir up the pot, start some junk up. Slingshot Audio Garage, just have fun. You know what I mean? It's all entertainment purposes. Like I don't take none of this to heart. That's about it.
All right. Okay. All right. So check this out, guys. I want to talk to you guys about the SUTV scorecard, man. Listen, you guys have first place wins on that scorecard, man. I want you to know that 2024, 2025, man, that's going to stay up there. So you can always go back to the scorecard to see, the wins that you did in 2023. It's going to be up there in 2024. So your name will always be up there. If you ever forget, I think I won last year at such event, go back to the scorecard and check it out. The scorecard will definitely be up there for you guys to check it out. All right, so listen, I've finished with my talking points. So now I want to hear what you guys have to say. If you guys want to talk about something, you have a suggestion, announcement, or a celebration or something, I want to give you guys the floor so you guys can have your chance to address. We have 31 viewers right now. So let's start with Lime Squeeze. The floor is yours. If you want to talk to us about Armored Customs or whatever you want to do, the floor is yours, ma'am.
Oh, well, I definitely have to plug Armor Custom Works. Of course, Jacksonville, Florida. My husband is the owner of Armor Custom Works. He's my builder. If you're looking for a featherweight builder for 2024, he will do it for you. Like I said, again, I really enjoyed this year. I'm looking forward to 2024. I love seeing the ladies compete. I mean, Slidell was like amazing. It was my first show, my very first show. And to see, I think it was 11, 12 females, all females compete. It was just like, it was crazy. It was bananas. So, I think that it's just going to double, coming up for the next year because more ladies are really getting into it. And, like I said, I love the love between us. And, at the end of the day, it's competition, but it's also a family. So I enjoy that. It's a sling family. So I just looking forward to 2024 and moving on to the next year.
Nice. I love it. Thank you. Let's slide over to Miss Sapphire. Miss Sapphire, the floor is yours, ma'am. Whatever you want to talk to us about, suggestion, announcement, whatever, the floor is yours, ma'am.
I'm at a loss for words.
Sapphire, I want a big show. I want to do a big show in Alabama. Let's do a big show in Alabama.
Yeah, I think we're let's see, are we, I believe we're slotted to do a Sling Fest in June. I don't think we don't have the date, but it's in June of 24.
Nice.
We're there's a lot of us out here, a lot. We're not as big as Texas, but there's a lot. We're growing. In just Alabama in general, but I know,
Okay.
I don't have no changes or anything. I mean, we'll talk next year. I haven't been out there, so I don't have a lot to say. I've definitely been watching and keeping up with all the ladies. But I have to get out there next year, and I'll have more to say once I get out there and see what's going on.
Yeah, right. All right. Now, Sapphire, you're on the scorecard a couple times, so make sure you always send people to the scorecard to check you out and see your name, okay?
Okay.
That's what it's up there for.
Thank you. That's what's up.
Paradise.
One of the things I want to say to the newbies is we all know that the Slingshot is a black hole, but with the audio, I hope you all were able to glean from just sharing with you all like the numbers when we're traveling. Like that is a real thing. So it's one thing to be local and to not travel as much, but if you're like, hey, I want to go to Charlotte or I want to go to Tennessee or Florida, it's one of those things to plan for in advance. So I'm excited about whenever the schedules come out so that I can put the dates on my calendar. But two, it's like a family reunion every time I see you guys, because like y'all my cousins online, but in person, like, oh my gosh, hey girl, hey guy, what's up, man? So I'm just excited for the 24 season. I feel like if I sneeze, it's gonna be March, and then like we're gonna see each other again. So that's all.
All right. Thank you so much. Cruella, the floor is yours, ma'am. If you have a suggestion, comment, announcement, celebration, it's all yours, Cruella.
I want to wish everyone good luck this weekend and at the Super Bowl. And everybody have safe travels going and coming. And everyone to have a great off season and stay healthy and have fun, and see you in 2024.
Nice. Awesome. Thank you, Cruella. Miss Phoenix, the floor is yours, ma'am, for a suggestion, comment, announcement, celebration. It's yours now, Miss Phoenix.
Again, I want to say great, an awesome turnout for No Doubt and Doxy. They gave it to them at that last show that they were at. They sent them guys home packing. I mean, if you were just seen it or watched the video, I mean, they had their lights going. It was awesome. So they really represented. How many of you guys are going to Super Bowl this weekend? You're going. Outstanding. Represent. Good deal. And that's all. I don't have anything.
Okay. All right. Thank you. G Money.
Piggyback like Cruella said, good luck to everybody that's going to the Super Bowl. I mean, hope y'all win and do whatever y'all got to do. And 2024, I just can't wait for 2024. Like, everybody's saying, like, you just blink of an eye, March is here already. And ain't no off season for me. Like, if you follow me on IG or on Facebook or whatever, I'm riding all year round. I don't care. I throw on my coat, ski mask, and I'm out here. And so I don't know. I just hope that these, the big thing with 24 is the rules. I just hope, I don't know, the platforms, hopefully they get together, because it's gonna be difficult. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. I'm gonna try to play in all the platforms I usually play at, but I just wish it was just one set of rules across the board.
Yeah.
But listen, it ain't a perfect world, so I know that. That's all I got.
Okay. All right, guys, man. I want to thank you guys for coming on the show, man. Thank you guys for coming on the show, man. I loved all your comments, man. Everything you guys had to say about my talking points, and you guys make the show what the show is, man. You guys are real Slingshot owners, real conversation, authentic, man. All you guys spoke from how you feel. So that's what we need on the platform, so that the people watching know that this is authentic, raw, non-scripted podcast, man, about the sling world. So appreciate you guys coming on, man, taking your time, man. I hope you all will come back again and again and again, and feel welcome. My door is open to all you guys. If you guys want to come back on, you can. and I'm gonna let you guys get off. Peace. All right, guys. What a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful live stream, man. Those were the featherweight and lightweight competitors, man. Listen, if you ever seen any of these guys, those young ladies, NG Money compete, man, they don't play when they compete, man. It's the featherweights and the lightweights are something to watch, man. They're something to watch. Great competition with those individuals all the time. All right, so listen, um, I want to make you guys aware of All Star Goes to Jail. Listen, make sure you check that out, man. It's real comedy, man. Real comedy. All Star Goes to Jail Part 4 is out, man. Go check it out. We're gonna drop All Star Goes to Jail Part 5 in about another 2.5 weeks, man. Go check those out, man. Listen, the guys that are going to the Super Bowl, man, make sure you guys be safe, man. Be safe out there. Get back to your locations when you're leaving there. For you guys that subscribe and are the subscribers, man, I appreciate you guys subscribing. Appreciate you guys following Straight Up TV, the #1 Slingshot Hangout. I appreciate it. If you can subscribe, share. Just remember, at the end of the year, we'll be having the Straight Up TV Slingshot in the Year award show, man. Listen, got some big change this year. I got some big change this year. We got featherweight of the year, lightweight of the year, welterweight of the year, middleweight of the year, heavyweight of the year, extreme of the year, LED of the year. We got Rep Your Crew. We got Do It Yourself. We got the new trophy, new chain, which is called the Slingshot Junkie. That's coming out too, man. So listen, it's going to be a great show. And that will be me and Texas Queen hosting that show, man. We're going to give out some chains, man. Listen, these chains are for, the year. They're for the year. This means like you had the most first place wins in those categories. You had the most out of all the competitors. You had the most first place wins in whatever division you are in. All right. And don't forget about the tuner. The tuner of the year chain will go to the bike that had the most first place wins. All right, go look at the scorecard, guys. You know who it is, man. It's going to be Lemon Drop. It's going to be Lemon Drop. Lemon Drop's tuner will be getting a chain, the tuner of the year. So it's not a secret. The scorecard is up there. And remember, as we go into 2024, the scorecard will remain up there. So it's no more guessing. There's no more guessing. You can always reflect, go back to the scorecard and look at who was doing what in the year of 2023. That's why I created it, so that we would have something of a record to go back to. So going forward, you know what I'm saying, we can sit here and speculate on 2021, 2022, whatever, but we have a record right now of 2023 of the competitions between the SS Takeover, the Three Wheel Showdown, the Slink Fest, and Memphis Madness, man. So listen, it's a record. So go back to it. Send people to it. If you get in a nice discussion with someone, send them to the scorecard. Go check me out on the scorecard, bro. So listen, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. You guys make the channel, man. If you want to come on Straight Up TV, man, and you have a slingshot, man, you're welcome to come on, man. Listen, don't be intimidated. It's just a conversation. Do not be intimidated. Do not miss your chance as a slingshot owner to come on the platform and voice your opinion about whatever it is that you like or whatever it is that you would want to see change. This is your community as a slingshot owner, man. So if I send you an invite, man, just feel free to come on, accept the invite, come on. And I'm going to give you the talking points. I'm going to give you my talking points before you come on. So you'll have time to think about what we're going to talk about. So it's really easy, down to earth conversation. I want to thank all the slingshot owners that always come on when I invite them. Man, you guys are what make the channel. You guys are what make the channel, man. I appreciate it, man. So listen, I'm not going to hold you guys, but I got to pay some more bills. Let me pay some more bills. Like, this episode was sponsored by the 12-volt specialist, man. Listen, that's Brad, man. Everybody knows Brad. Listen, the address is on the screen. The phone number is on the screen. If you want that Texas base, if you want to get more airspace, go see Brad, man. Go see Brad, man. He'll get you straight. I call him the BBL doctor, but most people call him the mad scientist, man. Go see Brad, man. Callaway and Sons, man. Listen, Callaway and Sons has been in business for over 20 years, man. You got to clap that up just for that. You got to clap that up. Over 20 years, man. Heating and air conditioner services, man. 24-hour emergency services, man. If you want it done the right way, you have to call Callaway, man. You got to call Callaway, man. Callaway is a down-to-earth, great guy, awesome guy. If you just talk to Callaway for 5 minutes, man, you'll feel like you just talked to a great guy, man. He's an awesome guy, man. Callaway and Sons, man. And light the night, man. Listen, everybody knows if you want to light the night, you have to get light tonight. It's not really a motto. It's just that those lights are the light if you want to light the night, man. Look, the website is on the screen, man. The motto is if you want to light the night, you have to get light the night. Go see Vernon Walker in San Antonio, Texas, man. He'll get you straight, man. All right. So listen, like I said, the last thing I'm going to say, man, listen, please subscribe, share, and comment, man. Listen, I don't care if you call your cousin and tell them to subscribe, man. Listen, I need you guys to subscribe, share, and comment, man. It makes the channel grow, man. We're trying to take the Slingshot community into the world, man. We're trying to go global. You know what I'm saying? So listen, y'all subscribe, share, and comment, man. I appreciate it, man. I'm not gonna hold you guys. I'm up out of here. Peace. Listen, I thank you guys for taking time, man, to get on Straight Up TV, man. I am your Slingshot platform, man, for YouTube. Anytime you feel like you want to come by, man, if you have a conversation, man, if you have something to say that for the betterment of the Slingshot community, man, please contact me and come on the show, man. So let's close out. Let's close out with everybody, you know what I'm saying? Give me your